Kevin here, going to take you through some stretches for your shoulders and your neck area to help you with your pain. Some things to keep in mind as you're doing these stretches. You want to look out for acute pain. So if you feel a sharp shooting pain all of a sudden, stop. We don't want to make that worse. Something clearly isn't right there. So don't continue stretching if you're feeling acute pain. That's an instance where you'll want to come see us, and we can address that and find out what's going on. If you have any new injuries, we want to stop and avoid stretching those areas if there was anything new that you injured, say in your shoulder or in your neck area. But let's go ahead and I'll take you through. The first one we're going to do is for what's called your levator scapula. So that's your neck area here on your left side. So the way this stretch works, you can use a chair. You'll take a seat, and for your left side, you're going to look to the right. You're going to bend a little bit to the right, and you're going to lean forward. You can use your right hand to add to that stretch, and then your other hand is going to come under, and it's going to pull down a little bit. So you should feel a nice stretch on your left, the side of your left neck here. You'll definitely feel that. Once you feel that, a nice stretch. We don't want to overdo it. It shouldn't hurt, but you should feel that stretching. You're going to hold that for 90 seconds. So you're going to hold for 90 seconds. You're going to take a 1-minute break, and then you're going to repeat that 2 more times for a total of 3 90-second holds. We're going to do that, again, 90 seconds, 1 minute in between, and then that is going to be once a day for that stretch. The second stretch we're going to do is for your wrist extensors. So on your left side here, you can have your arms straight out, and you're going to just gently pull on your hand, and that's going to stretch your wrist extensors. Again, we don't want to overdo it, but you do want to feel a little bit of a stretch there. You can even do this one sitting and rest it on your thigh. If you bend your elbow, you're not going to feel as much of a stretch. And even going back to the levator, to your neck, if I fall like this, you're not going to feel as much of a stretch. So we want to try and keep good tall posture when we do that stretch. Okay, it's really easy to make some adjustments and we lose our stretch. So we do want to pay attention to that. Wrist extensors. You're going to hold that stretch for 90 seconds, 1 minute in between. You're going to do that 3 times. The last stretch we're going to do is going to be for your external rotators on your left shoulder here. So for that one, you can use your bed. You could lay on the floor or on the couch, and you're going to lay back. Your arm is going to be bent like that, about 90 degrees, and you're just going to let gravity do the work here, and your hand is going to fall backwards. We should be feeling a stretch in the shoulder area. The more my hand goes back, the more I'm going to feel that stretch. So if you're here and you're not really feeling much of a stretch, you can grab a water bottle, the remote control, something that has a little bit of weight to it. It doesn't take much, and you're just going to hold on to that. And that's going to help add to your stretch. Again, 90 seconds, you're going to hold that. 1 minute in between. You're going to do that 3 times. And it's important we do that for 90 seconds to get a real stretch. If we're doing less than that, it's not as worth your while to do your stretching. So it's important to follow the guidelines, 90 seconds, and to try and maintain good form. So for this one, if I'm back here, I want to be careful that I'm not arching my back. We want to try and stay flat. If I am arching my back, I might just be stretching too far, so you can back off a little bit. But those are some things to look out for. And that should help your pain, should feel pretty nice. We want to do that every day. So once a day, each of those sets for those 3 stretches, and that should help your shoulder and your neck pain. Thanks, Jessica. Let me know if you have any questions.